Hi everybody and welcome back to another episode. Today's card is a real simple, easy card to make. First thing I'm going to do is using a piece of rose red cardstock in the scallop punch. We're just going to punch out an edge, and this piece of cardstock it is cut at 4 1/4 by I think it was 3 inches. Okay, now what we're going to do is I'm going to adhere the cardstock, the rose red, to a piece of certainly celery cardstock, and that measures 2 inches by 4 1/4 inches. And what I do is first I put a line of adhesive going down the bottom of the cardstock of the scallop, and then one at the top of the certainly celery. And then now what I'm using is close to cocoa, I'm sorry, not close to cocoa, but chocolate chip ink, and Happy Birthday from the All Holidays stamp set. And I'm just going to stamp that right on the edge of the certainly celery. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, this is a piece of cardstock from the Celebration catalog, which ends on March 31st. And again, I just put a line of adhesive at the bottom of the certainly celery and one at the top of the designer paper. And this designer paper is 4 1/4 by 3 inches, 3 1/2 inches rather. And then what I'm going to do here is adhere that to the front of my card. My card is Barely Banana, and that is 4 1/4 by 11. And scored at 5 1/2. What I'm doing now is just trimming off the edge. I usually cut my paper, my cardstock or whatever, a little longer than the actual card, so that I know it fits, so I'm just trimming off the edge there. Okay, and using certainly celery ribbon, this is also available in the Celebration catalog, and I'm just going to tie this right on the edge of the designer paper and the certainly celery cardstock. And as usual, I have trouble tying a knot. And what I'm doing now is just trimming off the edges. Okay, what I'm using now is the scallops from the Birds in Bloom Sizzix die set, and I'm using rose red and certainly celery. And right here what I'm doing is just trying to figure out, what kind of pattern I want the flowers to be in at the bottom. Okay, what I'm going to do now is the rose red, I'm just adhering that right with the snail right to the card. And then the certainly celery, I'm going to use a dimensional on that one, just to give it a little pop. And now with this one, I'm putting the adhesive on this one, but I probably should have used a dimensional for this one. And then I'm going to use a dimensional on the last small circle. Okay, so there we go. Nice simple card for today. Thanks for watching. Bye.